last
Guys,
time
I got my camera working.
on
Nice.
D&D,
Oh,
you guys almost died. You killed the
Yep.
mammoth, searched an area.
I don't know what you're
Found
talking
a
about. I
couple
actually came out
kids.
of that pretty good.
You're lucky. So yeah,
That's
you guys
that's the break song.
fought a mammoth, killed the mammoth, searched an area, found some hostages, ended up getting jumped by some wolves, almost died, barely survived, ran away from the wolves, went to Dugan's Hole, met a couple colorful folk, and yeah, found
way
your
to put it.
found your wagon that you were looking for.
Found
Talked
Joe
to the found Joe Dirt. Found Torga's wagon, talked to Torga, and also found your target. So if you guys have nothing else you want to do and you're just looking out, time will pass. The dusk will turn more into night.
There was a
Yeah, but
reason we
not,
didn't
I
just
think
take
he's
him
now
out.
on night watch by himself.
You didn't know that,
We're all
but
in
yes,
we're all in a
actually,
house
as time passes, he is by
No,
himself.
I'm pretty sure you told us that was going to be the case.
Did I? I think I told you there was a
Pretty
chance.
sure, yeah.
I think because someone
You
was
actually
like,
did
I
tell
don't
us
think they
that
can
he
take
was
all of them.
alone on
That's
Night Watch.
fantastic. Then here
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
But I think it was basically what we ended on. It's like,
Gotcha.
and he's alone next time, and
Gotcha.
then like next time, and fade.
Yes,
fade.
yeah.
He's alone. He
Next time,
poaches.
Dugan's
You see him post up in a series of. I don't think glaciers are
On
the
a
right
Gatling
word.
gun.
No, but like they're almost like mini glaciers, so that you kind of see him go behind what it's almost like full cover, but he can kind of peek up around it. So he's posting up in an area where he can see everywhere, but someone might have to get closer to actually get or see him, just in case anything happens. He seems to be. It seems a little bit weird that someone would do that unless they're possibly paranoid or. And I'm not saying specifically from you guys, but just like you see, like he's maybe more of an on-edge kind of person. Takes a couple precautions.
Stereotypically, like what kind of a like class is he? Does he look like he's like?
I already
Does
showed
he
you
look like a
I can show you another
paladin?
one. Just show the image.
Is he gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
posted?
yeah.
Is he gonna be posted?
I'm gonna look at the
Okay.
rest of the party, and I'm gonna say, in a quiet voice, because I assume we're far enough away that we can have
You're
a
currently
quiet
in a house.
We're
conversation.
in a house.
Yeah,
We're packed in to a house.
yeah. So I'm gonna look at you guys. I'm gonna say, so what do you think the odds are that like we can humanoid nap him?
Well, we
He's
should
not-
try to. We
he's
should
not a
try to
kid.
take him alive. We're the law. He needs to be strung up publicly.
Right, but like, what do you think the odds are we can do that quietly?
We have a writ to take him out if we can.
Right, but I don't think we want to do that right here.
Well, I don't think the townsfolk know that we're soldiers of the 10 towns, but we could probably tell the caravaneer. Well, actually, sorry, I don't know that. You got told you got told by the caravaneer that they don't know him that well. After I walked away.
Why don't we take this conversation outside and continue it there?
Are there other people in this house?
Official
Yeah.
police
The owner of
business,
the house.
ma'am.
The owners of the house.
I'm assuming they're not like sitting looking in at us.
They probably are.
I'm assuming the house is small enough that they can't really help it.
They can't really help it.
Also, we're the only things of note or discovery going on. They're
That's
probably
true.
I did ask if we were having a private conversation. I anticipated we were when I said that.
And Mike said, what?
semi-private.
I would wait till we get outside and then say, do you think we can like humanoid nap him?
we can take him. I think we should.
No, I mean like quietly and without recourse. Like just like backpack him out of there quickly.
Why would we need to do it quickly? Once we have him, we have him. We're the law.
There are
I mean,
more
obviously we
people
want to
there,
take
and
him
they-
quietly, but once we have him, we are the law.
We were explicitly told that there might be a bit of a rift in the law, and there might be some law that lands on his side.
But also we have to separate him.
He's
From
currently
the muscle.
separated from the muscle.
He is
He's
the muscle.
only one on watch.
I know, but if he yells, then everyone else is just gonna come. We have to get him away from there.
Isn't it
Why
no,
don't-
it's like
why don't we
it's a
just notice-
ways-
He's out there.
He's
Why don't we-
isolated.
He's
Why
like.
don't we just
let me-
notify?
let me
Why
do a
don't we
little
just
drawing real
notify
quick.
the merchant
He's
that
like
he's
here?
wanted in connection with a crime, and we're going
Hold
to
on.
take him?
He's like where?
He's like there, where I drew on the map, and then you saw the caravan go somewhere around like here.
Okay, so yeah, let's just go jump him.
I start stringing my bow.
He looks like
I feel
the
like you
kind
were the
that's-
one who was chastising me before, and now I have concerns about you, sir.
I mean, I just said if he begged, I'd give him his life. I didn't say his life was guaranteed.
That doesn't make me feel better. All
Any
right.
direction.
He's
Okay, thank
in
you.
that little area. You see it down right a little bit. There's no walls in the map, so you should be able to see even through the rocks. But he's hiding in that small area to the right.
There's also no grid.
Yeah, my net
No, no,
because
There is a grid.
because of
just
my
ice.
armor,
It's
my
just
my
ice.
passive stealth is 5.
Now you also have the cover of the couple of rocks near you if you'd like. Like those do exist. I made this map, so I'm going to say they exist. And he's hanging out in the
Cool.
center of the 3 of those.
So we could approach him in a way that would be less likely
Oof.
for us to be detected.
Correct.
Are we rolling stealth?
Yes, everyone
like
can
to
roll
stealth.
stealth if they'd like. I will check his passive perception.
Oh.
I did better with disadvantage, Ragnar. Or Ralgar.
And there's
Jesus
one,
Christ.
the rogue.
Wow.
Okay, so
All right.
what's the
Wow.
marching order?
I don't want to. I think I would have gone to hide, like I said earlier, and I'm going
Okay.
to stick by that. So I don't
Okay.
think I'd be with any of that garbage.
I assumed that I assumed that Vice Fliffendale was going to go sneak up into position ahead of us.
yeah.
My character was going to
What is
quietly,
your
but firmly
position,
walk
Vice?
to him when he was in ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
so where
Vice
is he
great.
exactly?
He's you see him behind the rocks. You got to zoom out a little bit. I think he's on the map.
I
other
might not be in a good.
You're currently not in a good spot, but I
behind
think
these
Oh
it's
three
shoot!
rocks,
Shoot.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
get into position, and I will go to attempt to make the arrest. If you see that he's going to
know
make
what?
a move,
I'm gonna try to hide here.
So you
Because
got a
I-
23. So where
Yeah.
do you want to go? That's
I wanna
fine.
go
I'm gonna
here.
walk to right in
So-
front of him.
I'll get you. Tell me where you want to go, and I'll get you to about where you would be with that stealth. Ragar would probably be like around here at that point.
I wanted to be way closer.
Well, that's about as far as you get with the 10.
I wanted to get some tips.
Where do you? What direction from him? I guess. So maybe Jensen would probably be. You got an 11. You'd be like here-ish if you're just straight up approaching.
Yeah,
Before
I'm
he would notice
more or
you?
less going to try to walk to him and
Gotcha.
talk to him because I knew I wasn't going to do well anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make a ton of noise, but I
But
knew I
you're
wasn't
not
gonna do
trying to
well.
so much. You're kind of like if I'm hidden, cool. If not, I'll deal with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going
where?
up by Ralgar.
Okay, so you're gonna go up near Ralgar.
Ralgar.
Thus
You're
You're
reducing
gonna be about
Ralgar's stealth too.
No, actually, I'm not gonna make you be in a slightly different. You can be like here if you'd like. A little tiny bit farther back, but it's not that big of a difference. And where would Bins like to be?
Fins would be near Ralgar. I was trying to get to this grouping of rocks over here.
So would you want to be up here or below Ralgar?
That's fine.
So you'd hit about that spot, and you would just hear from behind the rocks, "What brings you out here so late at night?" And you hear a little shuffling behind the rocks.
I'm gonna walk closer and announce myself. This is Sir Jensen, soldier of the 10 towns. 10 towns, right?
Yeah.
And then what is his actual name?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Sefik Keltro.
And then as I get closer, Sefik Keltro, you're wanted in connection with several murders.
Stop where you are.
okay, right there.
Right there. And I can say, because he walked up, you guys got to like here-ish, let's say.
Thank you. I
The
appreciate it.
group got a little
Yeah,
bit up at the
I
same
would have
time.
been starting to circle as quietly as I could
And
while
you
that
actually
conversation
see
started.
he goes like one step back here, Vice, because he's trying to. He doesn't know you're
Okay.
there, and he's trying to block.
Yep.
the
I'm
rest
still
of the
hiding
group.
behind the rock, but I've got my crossbow loaded and ready.
What's a soldier of the 10 towns doing out this late in the middle of the ice field?
Looking for you, sir. You're wanted in connection with several murders, and I'm trying to move 25, 30-ish feet to here if I'm able to.
I feel like if you're just gonna keep
I'm
walking
talking and walking.
with the murders. Okay.
Initiative die.
So he would just say,
He is no longer friendly.
he said stop right there, and you just kept walking, and then said he was wanted with murders. So yeah, we're gonna just
That all checks out. That all checks out.
If he has he reached for his sword or anything?
So
I'm assuming this reaching for the sword.
Because
would be-
like
this
I
would-
am actively
Sure.
waiting to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
So I just need to know what's
So
happening
you
to
do
know if
get
I
a
would.
surprise shot. Yeah, because you actually see a sword form in his right hand. You would see the ice coalesce.
And if he looks like he's starting combat, I would pull the trigger on him.
Sure.
I'm also a cop, so telling me stop right there when I'm saying that he's wanted in connection with murders.
Sure,
doesn't
no, that's
fly.
fine. I'm gonna roll
I mean,
for
I get it.
combat
So
and
Mr.
just
Jensen's
have
like, no,
Vice. You
you?
get 2 turns in a row. It looks like.
Oh my
you
god!
don't know that technically, so roll your
Yeah.
first turn like you didn't know you were about to get 2, but you
Well,
get a surprise. So you get
yeah,
advantage, and then roll your.
The way I look at it is, as soon as I hit him, he's probably going to roughly know where I am anyway, so I
Yeah.
don't really gain any advantage in character. But
He's gonna get you shot in the back of the head.
I hope so. I hope yeah. So, crossbow.
About it. With
So, hold on. I'm just going to
and now it's actually your turn.
stealth. Oh,
Okay, so you move to the center of the field and he sees you.
yeah.
You see his eyes track you. You trip coming out of
Wait.
the rock.
When do I notice he makes eye contact with me?
It's probably around, let's say, 5 more feet down.
Okay.
And then he sees you and you see him make eye contact with you.
Okay. I just gonna.
Is
check
there a
this.
connection?
Yeah. How do I feel about this? Are we going
There's
on a
no
date later,
connection
or-
in his cold, dead eyes. You know what?
Oh.
Relgar already asked if he was open to it, and you know, Torga said to go ask him, but no one went with any flowers. You know, no icicles.
This is on us.
Yeah. Maybe he was open.
We did this.
Now he's closed.
Okay. I'm going to end the first turn here and take the shot here
Sure.
on the next turn.
Because he wasn't expecting anyone from this side anyway, so
And I don't believe I have advantage,
you do
correct?
not.
Okay. 14 is a
Still
hit. And I'm going to deal another 8 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm going to use my movement this turn to come down and I guess, yeah, bonus action hide from here.
Gonna be a stealth roll.
$14.
You do notice as you're running past, you kind of look over the rock and you see his eyes followed you straight through.
I'm gonna use my feline agility, so I can move 80 feet.
You can't make that
Nice.
tune, I'm sorry.
God,
It's
this
like,
is
you
so
know,
ridiculous, and I love it.
It's gonna get worse at higher levels too.
it gets crazy with monk. Cat monks are crazy. They move so much.
And then
That's like all they do.
Well, they also hit a lot.
That's true.
There was a
Well,
great
late for
meme
you
I
to come
saw today.
quietly?
He does not look like he is in the mood for chatter. He kind of just meets you with his cold, like the frost coming off of his eyes, make him look like even extra dead inside. Not
That's a
like
no?
undead dead inside, but like his soul.
Minimum. And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to use a key point, so I can take the dodge action, the little patient defense.
So on his turn, you're going to see essentially where the arrow went and hit him. Bins would see that spot freeze over and heal up slightly.
I knew it. He's
And
a
then
White Walker.
For his turn, he's going to start by casting Misty Step. He's going to pop over here, and he's going to make a multi-attack against Vice.
I knew it. He's a bitch.
I knew
Roger,
it.
Roger.
Damage healed him.
Okay.
We're gonna
Twice.
Zoolander the shit out of this
With
team.
his sword. The first one does not hit.
Oh, yeah.
The second one does hit. Bam. For 10 damage.
Ow.
4 slashing and 6 cold. But that is his turn.
Oh, Al was not an accurate representation. That was like over half my health.
Hey, you know.
Owie.
Big out.
Owie!
Out with the half dog.
But I would like my fire spirit to be summoned right here.
Summon wildfire spirit. Use ability.
What's
Where,
the
can you
like?
put that-
Is
can you do
there
that again?
no?
Oh, sorry. Right there.
Is it an
Perfect.
area of effect?
Yeah.
Like, is there no way to? Oh, there's no.
There's no way to not do it. It's whenever it gets summoned. Do you have the ability to control that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, actually, yes, I do.
Okay, good.
All right, perfect. And so then, as a bonus action, I'm going to use command. It just uses a charge. That's why I'm doing that.
Sure.
He's going to go right over to here, and then he's going to use fiery teleportation. That is a
Dex,
well,
right?
You know, actually, hold on one second. I'm going to see if this will work in this kind of way.
I don't think it has a damage button.
It does.
Oh! It rolled the save, and he succeeded, so he took
Holy
half
shit.
damage.
Okay, great. And then we're going to go 15 feet away
Ah, this is too much. This is...
to here,
I'll go back.
and Vice will be on the other side.
Can I see enough of his dumb skull to shoot him behind the rock with a bow?
You can, yeah. He didn't...
Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
That would
Alright,
be
I'm gonna move
impressive
30 to
for him
here.
do.
And I'm gonna heal our good friend here. We're gonna do. You got
Tell
hit
him he's a
pretty
good
good,
boy.
so I'm gonna do that one. Wow, the worst I could have possibly rolled on that. I moved 30, and I don't actually
that's it.
have
You don't
real
have wings
bonus
yet.
actions yet. So that is me.
Let's get some good rolls.
How
I'm
does
gonna
half
swing
cover
my
work?
fucking 15-foot glaive.
25.
Alright, that is 12,
That's pretty good.
which I'm I with. I'm gonna go ahead and I will act some Surgy. And we're gonna go ahead and try and give him another slap.
You succeed. For more damage, he is now badly
Boom.
injured. Below 50%. He failed, so he is indeed fairy fired. An
Excellent.
advantage on all attacks against him?
Advantage, and he can't turn invisible. Which
good.
I just have a concern about.
Sure. No, I mean that it makes sense for two different things.
And
What
then I'm
color,
going
though?
to flame
That was
seed him.
super
What-
handy against
it-
the witch in Baldur's Gate.
Is it blue, green, or violet light? I'll even let you
Um,
do red if you'd like, because you're flame oriented.
Oh yeah, well, let's do
I'll
red.
let you do a little extra flair.
Let's say red.
Sure.
Does the extra player do extra damage?
You
Nope.
bet.
It does
It's a
not.
double flare.
I
You
can
know what-
flare.
flare.
So it applied it to you, though, right?
No, concentrate. He's currently concentrating on the template.
Oh, it just shows him. Is that it? Just shows what he's concentrating on, I guess.
Correct. It shows the
Okay.
Fairy Fire template, and he's chilling out.
And then I'm going to bonus action command my wildfire spirit to attack him.
Ooh, that's a
And he's
crit.
gonna
Oh,
crit.
Wildfire's
Wow,
gonna
he
end him.
was supposed to.
Did that roll the
It
advantage
didn't roll the
automatically?
advantage,
What
well,
are?
but doesn't matter. That's a sad
for
crit.
the least amount of damage that I can get?
No, you got a
Damn.
2 in
Nope.
there. That was a 1 and a 2.
off.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Okay. Bins.
All right. Can I sneak through these rocks right here? Get down there?
Yeah, you can get through the rocks.
Every attack against him, you have advantage.
Correct. So make sure to hit the advantage button, because it doesn't seem to do it
All right.
automatically. There are certain things that aren't automatic, and then there are
What's with
certain
these
things that are.
automations, man?
My immersion.
It's like half automated.
I'm only halfly immersed.
Let's see if it rolls damage correctly.
It rolled a +3. Roll a d6 for me, and I'll add the damage to it.
I will fix that.
0+.
What kind of game you running here?
We are officially near death.
And I'm gonna bonus action an attack as well.
Sweet. With advantage. No.
That misses. That's it.
Vice.
Okay. I'm happy to be out of his grips. Is Misty Step specifically invisible?
Misty Step isn't invisible. He didn't go invisible.
But
Right, just
does like
scared that he might go
mechanically?
invisible. No, it doesn't. He
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
Take away
Okay, so he could still potentially Misty Step me. Okay.
Correct.
Oh yeah, he can definitely still miss
Yeah.
these stuff.
Okay.
But now he has to
Okay.
Misty Step into like 5 people if you
Yeah.
stay there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that was
I
my
am.
intent of, like,
I
if he's
am
going
gonna
to
stay
Misty
here.
Step,
Yeah.
He's going to regret it.
I just wanted to know if that applied to that or not. So that's good. So I'm gonna hit like that, and
you
then
get
I'm
sneak attack. There we
11
go.
damage.
Nice.
So because I'm gonna move to here and be surrounded by big people, am I?
He is going to make 2 attacks against Bin. First will not hit. Second will hit for 17 damage.
Damn.
Whoa.
You're really just taking your whole life in hits every time.
And for a bonus action, he's going to
Fucking nothing.
Misty Step
Bastard!
and then pop himself behind this, getting 3/4 from anything that would be from the other side. The bigger rock.
Were we able to track that?
Yeah, he doesn't stealth, and he also has fairy fire, so
Okay.
you actually see the red trail kind of go behind him.
Okay.
And now it's Sir Jensen's turn.
I am doing all 10 points of lay on hands on Bins again.
So he,
What new game?
Yeah, I'm done with this. Goodbye.
let's see, that's
I came over here to not be in line of sight of him.
So he's gonna pop here. And he's going to throw 2 ice daggers at Aonar.
I throw
Anything
2
that
grenades.
Yeah. No, you haven't seen him use AoE this time.
Look like I have a lot of AC.
So that
I
hits
don't.
for
Yeah, but it was enough.
12 damage. And then the second one hits just barely.
It didn't have me roll.
neither
I mean,
of
it's
them
irrelevant, but it didn't have me roll concentration.
Misty Step, and he's gonna pop back under here for.
How many fucking Misty Steps this bastard have up his ass?
You don't know. But he's gonna pop under
That's-
there, and
You
he's
don't
actually
wanna
going
find
to
out.
That's 3.
duck down for 3/4 again, which is +5 AC, which might not matter because you have a very fast monk. I'm not going to
Yeah,
change his AC. He is prone though. You have to use half your movement speed to get up.
I have to
I mean,
spend
that's-
moving.
Can
to
you
get
use
my
half your
movement
movement
speed.
speed and then use Feline's thing to get it?
I have to have a turn where I don't move at all, and I moved last turn. So I will stand up. Sir Jensen, we have to stop meeting like this.
Okay, I will
And then I'm
give
gonna
I
him
got you, buddy.
extra
20.
5 AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up there.
If it helps, you have 3/4 cover against him.
Yes.
Actually, that rock gives that gives you 3/4 cover. So if he hits you again, you have a +5 to your AC.
And then, can I take the dodge action right now?
Yes.
I will do that, and that'll be my turn.
Remove the prone condition for me, and it is now Vice's turn.
How bad did he look?
He looks very hurt. Like he's doing the hit and run tactic. I updated his
I'm gonna
AC.
do that.
Bonus action dash. Technically, you have to move like 50 feet to go around the rock, but you still have 50 feet. Of
Okay.
movement.
I'm going to pull out my crossbow and take a shot at him from here.
You see like the ice blood coming out of his veins and bleeding onto the ground and forming a little bit of ice,
Like a slushy.
like a slushy.
Like a
He's
blood
making a little
slushy.
slushy. So there's no advantage. It's just a normal shot.
I pull up a little bit as I aim
Because the fairy
towards
thing
his head,
is gone, right?
That is
and
correct.
I hit him.
It's not just barely hit, but it's
Yeah.
one
See how it
over
says
just
attack
barely hit.
13? I'm not crazy.
I don't know why they're hidden. I don't know.
And I do another 5
I understand
damage.
that
He
they're
is
hidden because it doesn't want us to know the
Barely
bonus.
alive. He like coughs
And-
up more ice blood.
I
and he
know I
just
can't.
stares daggers at you. Just says, "All will answer to the Frost Maiden for your crimes." And now it's Roglar's turn. Then you're shooting, and he has 3/4 cover.
Just roll high. Easy.
Yeah,
You could just roll
Easy.
high.
Fine.
easy peasy,
You won't, but you could.
but you could.
You rolled like 21 and 25 with your last 2 shots, so
Yeah, that's why he's not gonna.
it's
Right, yeah.
possible, but it's still possible.
Is it just normal?
Yeah. See?
Woo!
Just roll high.
You like angle the shot perfectly because you see like a little bit of his head popping out, and you just hit that shot perfectly. And Vice just sees a chunk of his head fall off. He falls down and turns into snow on the ground. Everyone else sees a little splatter.
So I'm gonna do the medicine check.
And I don't think you can move yet, Bins.
Yeah, we're still
Yeah, what am I
technically in
doing?
combat. Well, I'm running over.
Let's see. I have
I
that.
know what I'm gonna do.
16.
He is stable. Not technically at 1 HP, but that way the unconscious condition is gone.
So, what did me talking about the dead guy make you remember?
That we're still in initiative order. Aaron, roll a Constitution save because it's the middle of combat, and we're gonna see if you can pull up out of it a
sleepy
little
check.
bit early. Yeah, just for shits and giggles. Okay, so that would be your
Fight that chloroform.
Essentially, it takes your entire turn, but you are up so that in the next initiative you'll be at 1 HP and like barely standing. You shaked off how far you'd be unconscious, and you are actually at 1 HP, and no longer prone. Too. I mean, at the moment, he just seems to be a puddle of ice on the ground. Not a puddle of ice, but like a pile of ice.
Wildfire Spirit can move. He just can't
Okay.
take any action.
Oh, okay. So we can have him take so he goes 30 feet then. And
cool.
yeah. So Rogar, what do you do?
I mean,
Currently, like,
So-
you don't know you're in combat. You just know that he seems to be dead.
Vice
Wait.
whistled. The wildfire spirit's walking out that way.
Let's change it up to how everything's feels.
I'm gonna assume that I should probably make it over this way a little bit,
Sure.
and I'll probably hug over next to the wildfire spirit. I'll yell over to Vice, be like, "We got him, right?"
Ah,
That's the level of confidence I like.
Surgeons.
my 6 seconds isn't for another like 24 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Like you get a little snippet. So pretty much that's
Yeah.
all he said. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know."
I don't look. I'm still pointing over there for the beast to go walk over there.
Okay, so I'm walking to here. I've already triggered the action for Divine Sense, and then the area for Divine. That's ping. Sorry. The area for Divine Sense is
What do we got here? Divine Sense is
roughly that. That's the area for
Celestial
Divine.
Fiend or Undead. Well, not behind total cover. Sorry, no. You do actually sense an undead. Turns out he is actually undead. All
right.
You're still
I
sensing
got that
him.
feeling.
You're definitely still sensing him. So you can talk on your turn too. Divine Sense if you'd like. Give a little quick snippet to anyone that's around you.
So if you click on my Divine Sense a little bit up, as an action you can detect good, evil,
Yeah.
and evil. Until the end of your turn, you can sense anything.
Mhm.
At the end of my next turn, you can
Sure.
sense anything affected by the Howl spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or
That's what I
undead
said.
within 60 feet.
Yeah, you know he's
Yeah,
undead.
so where
You
do
know
I
he is.
where do I see him?
It's the same spot as he was.
Puddle.
He hasn't moved or anything. Yeah.
There's still an undead right where we dropped him.
I feel a lot better about my decision.
And then it's Aonar's turn.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame at it.
Sure. It's a roll. It has a very low AC. This would have to be comical to miss, but let's see a roll of your spell attack modifier.
Now, is it at disadvantage because he's on the ground?
No.
Fuck you.
Okay, you hit it and the ice puddle melts. And now Jensen no longer senses undead. Yeah, if he drops to 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate is the only way that he dies.
We're out of
Like
combat now, right?
I imagine it's not like bloop 6 seconds he's back to,
there
10
is-
health. It's probably
It's 5 HP.
Reads those.
Is there anything left of him?
No.
Water.
That's why we kind of have to sign like an affidavit saying we all witnessed
there any-
this.
All right, job's done. Let's go rest up, and then we gotta go rescue those kids.
Just to make life better, you are level 3. So yeah, and then you wake up the next morning, and along the streets, you see a beggar, an old beggar woman. Money for the poor. And she looks eyes at you and is like, "Whoa, let me just go over this way real quick." From the center of the town over to you guys.
Oh.
And it's like,
Is it real quick?
Wait, you're needy. Come back.
well, no, like she's in the center
They're
of
coming
town
towards
as
her.
you're waking up, and then she walks towards you, and you all realize it's Balmora. Except for Sir Jensen.
You
Sir
all
Jensen
realize that
doesn't realize
I've
anything.
never met her. I'm
But
following
She's
her to
she's
get-
now walking towards you.
Oh, someone in need.
Nope.
What do you mean?
Guys-
Oh
no?
wait, I'm not there.
Did you
Wow.
guys not fill him in on anything?
Well, we
I
do.
don't think you specified that we
Slowly.
got it from a homeless lady.
Okay.
If you want to
we,
keep the ruse up, why would we have taken a hit out from a homeless lady?
What we learned is that letting Ralgar explain things is a bad decision and should not be something that is repeated.
There wasn't that much to explain. I didn't realize it could be so inaccurate. But
You know,
Um,
it's okay. Everything.
we're just trying to build
happy
from
you
it.
did-
We're not trying to go back
Yeah.
and correct the past.
You know what? Probably your smartest decision. You guys did a great job. Thank you.
You there, woman on the street? You look like you haven't eaten. Can I interest you in some mammoth jerky?
She's the one who.
I'm not going to say no to mammoth jerky. She
I
looks at
offer
Vice
some
and
mammoth
like
jerky, and I'm going to give her 5
she looks
silver
at
out of
Vice
my.
with like
I'm
a
going to give her 1
piercing,
gold out of my.
a piercing glare to shut up because she wants some mammoth jerky.
Yep, and then I give her 1 gold.
Oh,
too,
I
sometimes.
don't. The mammoth jerky is enough. I don't need the.
All right, I go back up.
the-
Are you sure?
Yes,
The hou-
100%.
The House of the Steel
mammoth
Roses is
jerky's
here
worth
for the
more
people.
than the gold.
Mammoth. She starts eating it.
Jensen, I am so glad to see you getting along so well with my good friend Beldora.
Who?
That's
This,
me.
this is Beldora.
Do I know who Beldora is? Just
No.
canonically?
You do not.
I thought we knew all the same people. I didn't know you had good friends without me.
She's,
She the
As
one
you
who
can
brings
see-
you home from the tavern when you can't walk straight.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Ah, good to see somebody looking out for my younger brother.
You know, sometimes people. You know, everyone needs someone to look out for him sometimes, and I do appreciate all the work you've done for him over the years. I just gotta,
Well, I'm happy we could
I got
feed
that.
you, but there are children out there that need to be saved.
I heard about that. You guys are going off to the after those.
Yeah,
that-
unfortunately they bested us the
100%.
first time, but we'll get them this time.
I heard wolves. That's all I know
Wolves.
about that. Wolves.
That's
Wolves.
all
There
we
was
know,
a
too.
mammoth, but there was a mammoth, and I take a big bite of mammoth jerky.
Oh,
But now there's not.
that's the mammoth. That's you guys killed a mammoth.
I asked
Barely.
him not. I asked him not to,
Sure did.
but then he got mad.
Well, I'm happy
We were
you're-
very lucky.
You're still all alive after facing.
Of course,
a
we're
mammoth.
alive.
That's
Barely.
impressive.
We're the soldiers of the 10 towns.
No, I mean
Or at
We
least two of
almost
us
weren't.
are.
Like
Even-
a couple times.
even barely. That's you're still alive.
Ish. We've seen some shit, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So I'm
We
asking
killed
you to
a
go around
guy.
10 town. Oh. I
On
heard
your
about-
command.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So, well, kill the guy on my what? Oh, yeah. No, he's wasn't really a guy anymore.
Fair enough. You know what?
Um,
Fair enough.
You might know, Paladin friend. I'm not 100% sure what happens when you are kissed by the Frost Maiden. Was he still alive, technically?
I sensed him as undead.
Ah,
I hold up the the water skin.
oh, that's
We
fine.
got-
I did.
We have a sample.
I
for
was.
you.
I did.
We didn't
see-
know if we get paid if we didn't bring it, so
No, I I caught a
What should we do with it?
glimpse of what
Do you
happened
guys
'cause I was
recycle?
here. I need to pay you guys. I have exactly what it is. Because, you know, by the caught a glimpse thing, I'm not a fighter, as you all know. So I kind of... Why do you think that their caravan was stuck on the ice? That was my contribution.
Well, it was super helpful because we took a detour on the way here.
You know, I did specifically say, like, go help out the 10 towns, so I thought it might be a possibility that you don't go straight to this. And, you know, I'm always here to help.
I told
What
you
do
we
we
had more time to help them, and we should go back and help them.
What do we do with him now? As I'm like shaking the flask a little bit.
You can just get rid of that. I don't need that.
But like,
I wrap
What-
my arm around. Well, I kneel down and wrap my arm around it. Like, I'll give you a silver to drink it.
no.
You
I'm ju-
chicken.
He wasn't dead when we killed him. What makes you think he's dead now?
He was dead when we killed him. He was undead. Now he's
Exact-
double undead. Or double
Well,
D dead.
that-
I don't know how the math works, but he's gone.
I understand you don't understand how the math works, and that's why I'm not gonna drink it.
You guys get 100 gold pieces to split between the 5 of you.
I'm gonna hold on to him for now. As I like take some of my hempen rope and I would like tie, like make sure that the cork is on there like doubly tight.
I mean, I don't know 100% about him, so yeah, you can be safe with that. That's fine. I'm not going to say throw him on the ground or anything. Keep that there.
I want to dispose of this in a place or to a person that I trust, so that if he
Can you
Or just
reforms,
a
Forces
place
it
or two.
into a
Like,
place that's like hot, because like it's pretty damn cold around here. If you can get him to like a
Yeah.
hot place,
that's what I mean. Like,
That'd
I
be
want
my
to talk
guess.
to some people about what he might be and make sure that we dispose of him properly.
sure. I mean, I always can pass the message on to V and see if she knows anything.
Yeah, that would be great.
By
Anyone
pass
who
the
can
message,
help.
I mean, next time
I just,
see her, which
I
is
don't want to
probably
just
a
leave it
little ways out.
around or like dump him out. Is the thing.
And by see her, I mean like the cloaked version. I still, like I said before, haven't actually seen. She just seems to have the 10 towns interest in heart, and I believe in the cause.
Oh yeah, we were told that like the Frost Maiden,
You're gonna go to.
if we have to. You
Yeah,
don't
we're
need
gonna
to
go
say it.
rescue
I don't want to
some
remind him. Damn
Gotta
it.
go save those children.
I don't really have many more leads personally. I'd say go maybe check up on the towns you guys came from.
What do you know about talking wolves?
Talking to wolves? Oh, talking wolves.
Yeah.
wolves.
Oh. I know that
Burrito
there
wolves.
are series of druids that can awaken wolves and all manners of beasts.
I would technically be from Goodmead.
Was it Goodmead? Okay, I don't know if it was Goodmead or East Haven that you guys were from.
Yeah,
So it's Lonelywood,
that's
Tourmaline,
where I
and
wrote that we
Goodmead
enlisted.
are the 3 areas that you were all from. And Beldora would say, if you want to go check out, I guess, where you're from, see if there's any leads, maybe help out their hometowns.
Yeah.
Kind of go from there.
I think we have to survive saving these kids first, and then we'll.
I think you guys can do it. You killed a mammoth.
Piece of cake.
As you make your way to the west.
I think
As
you were
someone who
standing
has
next to
worked
me.
with many animals, I do not believe that the wolves are in the right on this situation.
You know what? That's good enough for me. You would know better than me, and I can concede that.
Out of a snowbank to your white, Well,
To our
Hey,
white,
which-
that's
to your
accurate.
right. To your right.
So every direction.
One of these creatures pops out.
Oh.
It doesn't look angry at all, but just like pops out, and it holds out a berry in its hand to Aonar.
An omen.
Hello.
A good omen.
Are you offering that as a gift? I will say in
And
common.
it shakes its head. I need to check its language. It doesn't say anything back, but it shakes its
I
head.
insight check its intentions.
Sure.
I will say it in Druidic.
Its ear picks it. It seems to understand it slightly more, but it still can't respond.
Okay.
Berry to see what kind of berry it could be.
Sure.
Yeah, I would also like to inspect the berry.
I
Was
look
that-
at.
do you
Roll
not have a mouth?
investigation for them. No, the picture doesn't really show a mouth. No.
I look at Aonar while he's right after
I think
he does
Aonar got
whatever
it.
he does.
I'm
gonna
really
say
good at
something.
berry.
It's just
Yep.
a classic frozen berry. It can heal you for 1 HP. It kind of acts as a good berry.
Oh,
I say didn't we hear something about like druids that awaken wolves? And I
This
kind of
guy
like
kind of shakes his head and does it like it points at itself and says like shakes its head no, like that's not me.
this isn't a rite of passage or anything then.
No, it shakes his head again.
Oh, all right.
do you want us to help you or follow you in some way?
It looks at you confused.
I think it's giving you an offering in respect.
I will take the berry.
It has
Thank
a
you. I'm
gonna
mask
use
over
the
its
message
face, so you really
cantrip.
can't see its expression, but it shakes its head up and down pretty quickly, like it's happy. And then it kind of goes around all of you, and it's just inspecting. It's not like reaching out to take anything, but it kind of has like a fascinated air around it, looking at like bed rolls and different things that look like they come from any form of normal society, like your bed rolls, your camping stuff, and it's kind of looking
Can
at
I-
it fascinated, like.
Can I teach one of them to high five?
Do an intelligence check, and it'll also do an intelligence check.
You
While
both
he's
roll
do-
super low. You both
While
high
he's
five.
doing that, I'm going to ritual cast locate animals and specify the
Got a
the
13.
wolves.
You got a 17. You were able to
Wow.
teach it high five pretty quick. You said you were going to ritual cast locate animals or plants?
Animals, yeah, and to
Animals.
specify the wolves.
Gotcha. How far is that? 5 miles?
5 miles.
You're close enough you'd be able to know that the wolves are back towards the actually, is it the exact location? You're in the direction and
It's the
distance to the
distance.
closest creature. So you know one
So I would
of
know if
them
they're by the.
is by the because it's
Okay.
the nearest one specifically. Does it say it's multiple, or does it say specifically the nearest?
Closest.
Closest. Okay, so you know at least one of them is back there.
Okay.
Or you are able to teach it a high five. Very exciting.
I will relay that information to the group that at least one of the wolves is guarding the children.
All right.
It just kind of sits there and it keeps going around, looking at everything, fascinated.
I look at them and I say, "You're not from here, are you?"
I mean, they shake their head yes. You can interpret that any way you want. That either they are from here or no, they're not. Like, I don't know. They can't really answer.
Are you from here?
And they take your head the yes again. Yeah.
Like this plane?
Shakes its head yes again.
Ah,
Should we head
Are
more
there
towards the
more?
wolves now?
All right. Well, thank you very much for the berry. Where we're going is
Yeah.
very dangerous, so I don't think you're going to want to follow us.
can we find you somewhere later?
It shrugs.
Offer it.
What were you gonna say, Ben?
I'm gonna offer it a little piece of my rations, a little
Oh,
bit of the
shit.
food I'm carrying.
It looks fascinated by this, but doesn't eat it or anything. Like, what is this? And he goes to give you a high five.
High five.
High five. And then he goes back into the wilderness with your little piece of ration to the right.
I'm gonna
of the map
cast
wherever
Mage
you-
Armor now.
Nope, sorry.
It's 8 hours.
Nah, you're just not able to use it.
All right, I'm gonna put myself
Oh.
just slightly in front of the team, but right there.
Unfortunately, you cast it 8 hours and 1 minute ago.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
Back
So
to.
you have to use another spell slot.
I'll drop back to rear guard because I can move quickly if I have to get to the front.
Um,
Also change this.
remember, there's cone attacks.
Um,
Okay.
I would. I'm guess I'm gonna inch forward because if I see something
Well, just remember, we
Well,
also
wait,
don't. We're not really necessarily going down there.
Before you inch forward, where would you
Oh,
be with the group?
I would
just
like a
entering the
little bit
sea?
ahead of them. If we're going this way, like I would just be like against the wall, getting ready
I
to
think
go
we're
forward.
going south. I know I
Yeah.
positioned myself for it, but I think we're actually going this way into that room
Oh.
now that I.
So anyone
Yeah,
who
that's
wants to stealth, roll stealth. You can do a full group stealth check. if
I'm
we're
gonna
all at least
stealth.
trying to be stealthy, or
And I will try to go a little bit ahead as well. I just need to know where we're going.
All right, 1 second.
that's
I'm
way
Daddy
better than
Shadow.
last time.
That is better than a 4.
Oh boy.
That is not much better than a 4.
You had to say it.
I did. Still better than a 4 though.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
That's why I go a little bit ahead. So we're going into this room. That's the dealio.
Yeah.
That's where they are,
that's
but
for
we
sure.
do know for a fact we want to deal with those wolves first.
The
Are
people
there
are
any
right
wolf
here.
tracks in the snow?
Do a
I
survival check.
would like to sneak in the hole.
Algar's
and
going in the hole.
Roll
Wow, I'm
some
doing bad.
whale blubber, fat shit out.
You don't see any wolf tracks.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
where's-
hug this
So
wall.
where's the rest of people going to be while he's going down the hole?
I'm with Ralgar on this one. I want the whale oil.
I will let you know that rolling a barrel of whale oil is not going to be quiet. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not going to leave my
you
brother
can do
alone.
whatever you
Whoa,
want.
whoa, whoa! Excuse me, sir. They're gonna
No.
lube the barrel
Nope.
with the oil
You
first.
cannot roll a whale barrel.
I can. Okay, sorry. I can carry a barrel of whale oil.
Okay.
I'm going to start.
You'll
going
be
back
so
to
excited. You
town.
can't do that quietly.
So is
We're really
is-
going down the hole again, brother?
Where I'm gonna take a peek-see in, and I'm gonna pull back a barrel of whale oil for us, and we can use that to fortify the entrance, and then we'll go in and get the kids.
I don't.
All right.
there when that happens.
He can't.
and you
He
can
can't attack me
see
upon like not being able to see.
that.
I'm out of range.
No one else can see that. It's just Ralgar. And then the description
And
I
stream.
have for you. Yeah.
Oh, you cannot put templates down if you are paused. So
We're waiting because that's happening. Okay.
yeah, I just really don't want to be standing in perfect cone formation.
And then I will unpause now.
Look, we all didn't go to battle school there, buddy.
You're still a stealthy.
We all
Ralgar,
got
so
hit
you
by
can,
that
like,
cone,
make your
though.
way.
Okay, yeah, I would just
Like,
start
that's
booking it toward these guys. No barrel in hand, and say they definitely heard us. They were looking at the hole from the inside. So whatever
You
we
saw
do,
one
we
of
should.
them, to be specific.
Okay, there was a set of eyes looking at me. So yeah, whatever we do, we should do it fairly quiet and keep at least a guard or two out here.
If you can
I-
give me. Do we see anything down the doorway, down the hallway?
Nope.
Yeah. I would like to move up so that I can kind of
get
like,
the jump on him.
peek see this corner on and off.
Here.
If we can provide cover in all directions, I can set a snare in the doorway. It just takes a minute.
Yeah, I like that.
That's good.
I don't think ball bearings are going to be effective against wolves, but that's where I was headed. I could also make a string and bell trap. And if
I think
A&R
we
were to
just-
help me hide it, we could get a bell to ring if they miss the snare.
I think we move fast and go open that cage and get the
Yeah,
children out.
but-
and we
but, like,
might
I'm-
not even need to fight.
I'm thinking if I just tie a rope like this, though, with a bell on it, we can all just go in and do it, and then all come
Then-
out, and they can't sneak
then
up on
we're-
us.
Then we're potentially all trapped in there. Even if we find out, we're still
I
all
think-
trapped in a cone.
I think somebody who might be able to open up the door should go in there, and we'll stand guard at the only way in and out.
I don't have thieves' tools, but if someone has something lockpicky, I could do that.
I've never picked a lock in my entire life.
Oh, I do
I
have
don't-
thieves' tools. No, we're good.
I would assume that you start with those.
Yeah.
Like, how do you?
I am stealthing. I don't know if that.
You already
You are
rolled your
stealthy.
stealth.
Okay,
You feel good.
good.
Well, I'm going to
Okay.
attempt to cast a snare right here.
Sure. Can you draw a template? You should be able to draw
Nope.
a template. What?
Yeah, you can. Measurement
Somehow-
control.
It's just
Rectangle?
it's kind of like all right here ish, wherever
Nope,
the
that's a-
wolves might step.
Nope, that's not.
So it's like that. Is that what you were saying?
There you
How
go.
big-
So I'm gonna thieves tools check, which I believe is a +5.
Do you have expertise in thieves' tools?
Oh, 5-foot radius.
That's
Your proficiency, so it should be plus. No, you're right, because your dex.
yeah.
So it'd be +3,
Okay.
+2. Yeah.
Can you delete the template I put down?
I can't see the template. you
Oh,
put down.
God.
There we go. Please
Oh,
stop
God, what
putting
have I
templates
done?
down. Don't stop.
I'm so sorry.
If you go to the details page, your tools that you're proficient with are on the bottom, and you can just click on roll.
Yeah, I found that, and then I did do that, but
So it takes-
I found it while we were chatting.
About a minute.
Okay.
But it is able to open. The snare is also being placed currently, so we'll wait until the snare is. What do you need? How big is it? Because
I'm
I've
desperately. There we
No,
go.
no,
Okay,
okay.
that's it.
How long did the snare take to do?
A minute.
Okay,
The tiny
then
the tiny box can be removed.
I would say it probably took me a minute to sneak here quietly.
Yeah, so at that point, the tiny box, is that the thing in the center or is that the thing on the side? I don't know which one I'm looking at here.
The one that's not in the center, it can be removed.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so as a minute passes, you're able to get the snare goes up, and then a minute later the lock is picked. There is a little bit of a noise at the lock, but it doesn't like resonate through everything. It's just a tiny one, enough for the two teenagers to notice you at this point because you were stealthy enough they didn't really know.
And
And
when they
don't-
look
they don't
over
make a
at me,
noise. They just kind of look at you and they stay completely silent. You go to as quietly possible open the door, and you just slowly, and then you hit a really specific spot in the door, and it just squeaks very loudly, like, and then just like really loud squeaking. And at that exact moment,
oh, I don't even get a check.
not on this one, it specifically states in the book.
I know. I've
We
played
should have
enough
whale oiled
wizard
it.
shit.
Ralgar sees a wolf start to quickly walk. You can take a shot at it if you'd like.
Damn right, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
I'm going to put you in
Misses.
combat. That way you can actually hit it.
But what if he actually doesn't hit?
So now you should be able to take a shot.
Oh, I just did. It said 8.
Yeah, you rolled an 8. Okay, gotcha. And so you don't actually hit the wolf.
I'll take another though. Like if
Nope.
you're
It is Vice's turn. Let's
with
do
that
some
shot,
slow
can I
things.
drop back and tell people there's a wolf?
No,
I
so
saw
you ready to just to the shot.
Okay.
You
I would have
I
seen
let
you
do the-
shoot.
Yeah, you would have.
I
seen
would
the shot,
definitely. I would have definitely heard the shot. I'm close enough.
Yeah.
They're-
Vice.
Yep.
Ralgar was pretty well stealthed. Vice wouldn't have seen the. Wouldn't
I
heard
would
the
not
shot,
have
probably.
seen for
You
sure.
definitely wouldn't have seen. You probably didn't hear the shot. You only would have heard if it connected, because you would have heard a grunt.
Mm-hmm. That's
Um,
fair.
And sadly, because they haven't had a chance to go, and they're still trying to stealth. You wouldn't have heard the wolves moving either.
But the wolves aren't like barking or anything
Not yet.
after the shot. Okay, that's fine. I'm
You
gonna
did
sneak.
hear the very loud noise of the door opening, though. So
Mm-hmm. Right, but I have no reason to think there's combat. So I'm gonna kind of get the kids to come this way.
we can say that the kids can move with you. I'm not going to roll initiative for the kids.
Okay.
They kind of move with whoever.
Can they have
wants to.
started right beside me, so they're moving with me instead of back there?
No, they were. Well, yeah, sure. Why
Okay. Because otherwise I'm going to stand here and wait for them to
I'm
come
gonna
here.
waste my turn to wait for the kids to come.
I'm going to walk to here. And so I did tell the kids to stay behind that wall.
Yeah.
And I've got my crossbow up. And I'm going to ready an action to shoot anything that appears hostile.
Okay, he's gonna go here. And then he's gonna take the dodge action.
Alright,
Let me
40
double check
feet.
if
Everyone
dodge
heard the
is-
sound of me shitting my pants.
It was very loud.
I am gonna use feline agility.
Gotcha.
That's 15.
Attack rolls made against you or have disadvantage if you can see the attacker. Got it. I had to remember if it was all attack rolls or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go attack.
That just barely hits. Oh, disadvantage. Roll one more time.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
That still hits. Both of those hit.
And I fixed the damage there, so that is correct.
Cool.
Alright, then as a bonus action, I'm gonna attack again.
That makes sense.
Down there.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage this time.
Still hits. Damn.
I'm gonna use a key point to hit him with Hand of Harm.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
1d4 plus 2.
Oh, I have to roll damage first for the unarmed. We do
Yeah,
that.
so roll for your unarmed, and
4
then
points there.
roll 1d4 plus 2, and I'll add that damage to it.
So 2 necrotic.
Sir Jensen, you saw Bin's dash as
Yeah, I'm gonna
fast
run
as he
to
could
here.
around the corner.
Um,
And he seems squaring up against a big old wolf.
I am gonna give myself, Bins, and my brother bless as my action.
Ralgar.
Alright. I'll move over there. And I am going to give him
With disadvantage because of the dodge action.
a little taste of my mind here. I am gonna not give him a taste of my mind.
Yeah, you rolled the 2 lowest things that you could.
And then I am gonna go ahead and step back to there. So that I
Okay.
can keep the sight line
Yeah.
around the corner.
You truly are the bravest of us.
Healing Spirit.
Ooh.
Correct, yeah. So it's going to be a transparent version of my Wild Spirit. It's going to look
And
just
you
like
can
a Wild
move
Spirit.
it 30 feet as a bonus action. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Um,
going to currently exist directly on Sir
Jensen.
Jensen.
Gotcha. So that's right there.
And so if anyone needs healing,
Run to it.
if they go into that space, they just and I can see them, they get they get to heal for 1d6, no action or anything required.
Exciting.
I like it.
Aonar.
Unfortunate.
You have to go again.
All right.
You
Hold your
are
turn
able
till
to
the end.
see.
That is an
You
option.
did see a wolf from the south, yeah. And you also can say it if you want to, because it's also your turn, or you can.
The Southern Wolf.
That's all it says.
Cool bar name. We should go there.
I can see the southern wolf too.
Is the bar nearby?
I believe everyone except for Bins can see Southern Wolf.
So I'm going to move
Whoa.
there,
What's going on over there?
and then I'm going to summon Wildfire Spirit,
Let me just.
and it's going to be right here, because
It's
that's
10
within
feet,
10
right?
feet of the wolf. Yep. So the wolf needs to make a dexterity save. Actually, no. Wait. No. The
You
summon
can't
actually
target
does
that
have
one,
to.
yeah. And it's 2d6. The 16.
That does save. Is it half?
It looks like it's just. That one's just flat.
Whatever. All right. And as a bonus action, I'm going to command him to attack him and then fall back a little bit, and then I'm gonna go 10 back to here.
Sure. So
I
you
move
do.
here. I can't. Oh, I can see around the corner.
You can just barely see him. He's a big wolf.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna fall to there.
Sure. So he'll do the attack and then fall back as much as you want him to.
Yep.
That wolf did not take the dodge action, so.
What a fool.
A buffoon.
It's completely irrelevant.
Completely. Yeah, that was. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right.
It's a record number of stabbings.
This one's going to go
Sure.
here, and then he is going to take an opportunity attack from Bins.
Alrighty.
He's going to move out of that space. That's normal. That's actually it hit anyway, because the dodge ends at the ends at the top of your turn. There was no 20 in there, right? No. Okay.
Damn. Spank that kitty.
Get him. He's gonna go here, and he's gonna cold breath.
Now I will apply the +4, plus 1d4.
We'll see if it auto applies because you have blitz on. Because I
Yep.
should be able.
I'm
to,
interested
in
too.
Theory. I can't place the measure template, but I can hit the damage if I have both of you targeted. I cannot.
You unblessed Bins.
I accidentally double-clicked it.
Okay, so both of you guys roll a dexterity saving throw because it's not letting me actually do the damage either.
The immersion.
The immersion.
All right. It does apply the. It looks like it auto applies the bonus.
That's beautiful. That's not as beautiful.
Yeah, I rolled that as terrible as possible.
Correct. Will
Saving
Ralgar do
throw.
that though? Oh, okay, so you take half Ralgar. That's 21 damage.
I am going to bonus action turn my wings on, which for 10 turns I can fly my movement speed, and I deal +2 radiant damage when I hit things.
Because he's an ASMR now. He's actually an ASMR. Before he wasn't really.
He's a real
now
boy.
he's a real boy.
Yep. And then I'm going to
Hunter's
swing
Mark
on.
is concentration, right?
I am not hunter's marking. It's just been up since you generated my
Okay,
character.
so I'll take that off you.
This is separate than that.
Okay.
He is permanently
He's permanently
Hunter's
Hunter's marking. Okay, so you get normal swing, which should auto do the D4.
I see the D4 on there.
Perfect. That is a
I
crit.
crit him.
Doesn't matter what the D4 was.
For that plus bonus, situational bonus is +2.
Are you?
And then I am divine smiting.
Nice.
He is below 50%.
And then
If I hold my turn, I don't need to do shit.
I am going
You get to go after Vice.
And then I'm just going to stand over to here just so we're not so conable by the other guy.
Sure. Bins.
Alright.
Um,
30.
Russ, you could have also stayed in the magical healing cube.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that there was a magical healing cube.
How many charges is Healing Spirit? It's a pretty good amount, right?
3, I think.
Oh, okay. I take back.
It gets higher with higher level.
Oh, okay.
I'll double check it though.
You know what it's really
I'm just-
good with?
I'm fully assuming Ross forgot that that was there.
I did, but I said I moved, so I moved.
It's 4.
Four.
It's the rare incident where my intelligence and the character's intelligence are the same value.
They aligned for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keegan, if you move into that at the start of your turn, you can also get healed.
It's
Should I
not
make my
starting
first
your turn in
attack?
there, it's moving into it.
Either the first time you move into it or starting your turn.
You
in it.
took 10
Okay.
points of cold
Yeah,
damage.
wait a second. You
took
didn't
10
actually
points.
damage me.
I couldn't damage you. Remember I was saying it couldn't actually damage?
Oh, sorry.
So you are damaged, so yeah, that actually works.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute, he's not damaged at all right now.
No, he is.
He is.
Yep. I would have taken half a 21, you said.
Yeah, which is
I'm gonna
10.
use Flurry of
blows?
Blows after my first attack.
Get him.
One of them I'm
Blow
gonna
'em.
use as an attack.
Yeah, below that guy.
Yeah.
Blow him. And then
Christ.
I'm gonna go for the kill. Kill shot.
He's turning his claws sideways.
No, I missed it.
It's because he turned his claw sideways.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was such a delayed reaction.
Okay. This guy's gonna go here. He's gonna cone the two of you lovely folks. You both take 10 damage.
Okay.
And that's his turn. Vice.
My turn. So, I got one that's almost dead.
Well, he's below half health.
Yeah,
No, that one's now near death. Which
He's
is below
almost dead,
25%. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna rapier and dagger. And I get advantage because friendo.
We don't have advantage. You just
You
Why?
can sneak attack because there's a guy there.
Your
but you
first
don't
roll,
sorry.
your first roll was an 18,
What
so
was
don't
the-
worry. Your
Okay,
first roll
that's
was-
still a hit.
It's
Okay,
still a hit. Yeah, you rolled a 20.
my bad.
No, you're fine.
And I'm going to Fury of the Small as well because it's asking me, and sneak attack. So that's 14 damage on this guy.
Oh,
And then I'm going to slap him with a dagger. That's a miss. And that is my turn.
okay.
I would like to.
Yeah, you can go still, Rogar.
Yep.
'Cause you dodged.
All right,
You could technically move up one square, then move back down, get the heal, and then free the space up.
All right, you know that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get them sweet ghost heals.
Good. Full.
I like ghost heals. I definitely just mistyped something.
Yeah, you hit +10 instead of +6.
Yep,
Actually, that miscalculated.
there we go.
You should be
I
there.
thought you might have
think I-
misunderstood what I meant by a full heal.
No, I think I accidentally hit +60.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, I healed you for 60.
Yeah, I like these things. All right, I'm gonna slap this dude
yeah, you are.
and. Christ, still near death. All right, we're gonna action surge
Let's go.
and this will totally be the one, right? Yeah.
This has got to be it.
Yeah. This. I'm
You have bless
feeling
on.
it.
You got a pretty
I'm
good
feeling
chance.
it.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. As far as hitting goes, yeah, he was pretty far. That one's
Sick.
dead.
With
You
that,
move 5
I
feet, so you can move an extra
can-
25. Yeah.
We're gonna have a little bit of a scorching rave.
And then there's one. I think probably may have to. 3 more. So
I
it's
have to
two-
cast
two
it
more,
3
yeah.
times.
No, you should be able to just keep clicking
No,
the attack
the
button.
automation
It
is what
failed.
did
Oh,
that.
did it?
Yeah.
Boo.
Just roll 4d6 for me. Or sorry, no. You need to roll the hit. See if you hit. That's right.
I'm just doing it.
Okay. Second one misses. The last one hits.
Definitely out of second level spell slots now.
I know. I've got so many scorching rays.
That was a really bad 2d6.
Yeah.
Would you like to bonus action do anything?
I'm gonna
Slash
bonus action
your spirit.
move the healing spirit
Okay.
to the just north of where Ralgar is.
Okay.
Actually, no, onto Ralgar's. No, just north of Ralgar.
Sure.
And then that way, if either of the other two run through that space, they can get healed, and then that will consume the spirit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go right here.
That works.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go right here.
Fire Spirit is currently taking the dodge action.
That is correct.
Any attacks with a disadvantage against it.
I can just hit him from here.
You can.
God bless this character.
God bless everyone.
Bam. No, move out so that I am kiting it a little bit.
Sure.
I think it's already used its breath, but I don't remember if it gets. I think it only gets one.
It is
Well, I mostly just want to cut
Surgentson's
off
turn.
escape routes.
Ah, fair. Bins, you're not hurt at all, right?
No, I'm good.
Okay, then
Walk on through that square.
I am 100%
Some-
walking on through that square.
Somehow Bins has punched the shit out of a
Get
wolf
healed for one.
non-stop and
Get healed for
not
one. I feel
touch it.
immediately one better.
Are you flying on through that square?
Oh, if it helps, why not?
No, just for flair. I don't know if you want to use your
Yeah,
wings
no.
or
If
not.
I have wings, I'm hovering on through
Oh, okay.
shit.
Of course.
Targeting him.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry. he's
I
untargetable
am
this round.
going to Toll of the
Oh
Dead.
no, you went incorporeal.
Okay, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna keep going.
You're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I thought that was a bonus action. It's an action. I want to hit this thing. So I'm going to attack it.
Are you talking about Way of Mercy stuff? Or what were you gonna?
Yes.
Okay.
It was healing hand, but
I,
as a
I think Healing Hand replaces like a flurry of or a
flurry of blows, yeah, but
Yeah.
he would have to be next to me.
yeah.
I can't do. So my first attack misses. And then oh, that has to be. Hold on 1 second. I am gonna do a bonus action attack, but I just. Oh, that won't matter. Never mind. And
That one hits. Let's go. 60.
that's it.
Okay. It's gonna go. It's gonna look at the 3 people in front of it. It's gonna see no escape. So it's gonna attack Vice.
Dang it.
Warsh.
It's the only one that looks hurt.
You
Other than the
lost the
spirit.
lottery.
That misses because of mage armor. Look at that.
Yeah.
And now it's your turn.
I look at him like, come on.
Come on, you can do
And
that.
you can do better than that. And I'm gonna swing my rapier at him. I'm gonna miss. And I guess I'll swing my dagger at him too, because why not?
There you go. You hit.
And I'm gonna sneak attack on this.
There's your bonus
And
action.
Fury of the Small. What?
There's your bonus action, just so you know. So you can't like bonus action disengage if you do an offhand attack.
Yes.
Okay. That. was
I'm
supposed to heal.
gonna stand my ground.
It should be at this health.
I'm hopeful I'll get to go first.
Bins gets to
Nope.
go, though. I mean, you don't get to go
And
first,
then
but
the wolf gets to go before
yeah,
me
but
too.
like it's near death. It's looking very hurt at this point.
Yeah.
Bins can finish it off as long
He
as he
will
doesn't attack
definitely die
sideways.
here.
Attack
There's
it.
no other
I mean,
option.
Yeah, he can't
Bins
miss.
gets a plus D4 to attacks, so I think it's going to be fine.
Very close to
Still
death
not
right now.
dead.
So
I'm
close to
gonna.
death.
Yep. No, there's nothing that could go wrong here, guys.
Right.
Thank
I
you.
know. That's what we said.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have a
Flurry
cone
of
breath.
blows.
Oh, he's got 2 more attacks, all with a D4. So, like, what could possibly go wrong?
Just to.
Yeah.
Just kind of hope.
Yeah, he's a goat.
Besides, I'll heal you back up. I have all the healing.
Look at that. And he's dead.
Oh, does it need
Yay.
more?
No.
Keep attacking.
I'm tenderizing the meat. Yeah.
I think you should skin
You
these
know what?
dire wolves.
Yeah. I
Oh, yeah,
think
we're
we
gonna
should
skin 'em, we're
jerky
gonna play-
everything we get, and we should
I'm gonna
just.
guidance your survival check for that, because fuck these wolves. I believed in them,
I'm gonna help him so we get.
and I will have
advantage.
my vengeance.
All right, children, you want to
we-
kick wolf?
Oh,
Out of combat, or
You
are we
are
still
out-
in
you are
combat?
out of combat.
All right, I am going to send my last spirit over to Jensen.
Sure. So you're out of combat. You are able to get some pretty good wolf jerky. So you are able to
And then I'm gonna heal myself.
do your thing. Get the kids. And are you guys are starting to head on back?
Yeah.
If we have no
Yeah,
other reason to be here, I would hurry the fuck out.
So you are able to. I rolled my stuff. You're able to get back all the way without any complications. So you don't take a long
Nice.
rest after
Dick.
you do whatever else you wanted to do, or you would have done.
Love it.
beforehand.